Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today is 11/11. It's officially Soul Therapy's birthday. So I want to see all the comments wishing me a happy birthday. It's not me, but it is me, but it isn't, right? 5 years today. I officially opened Soul Therapy 11/11. But anyway, you can go and see that story on the website if you wanna hear about that. Anyway, so what we're doing today, Spirit, help a bitch out. So we're going to do a love reading. Shall we dive into love? Yeah. Let's see what we're gonna. Let's see. No, what's the tea? Let's get the what's the tea? What's the tea? Because let's celebrate with what's the tea. How's everyone doing? Let me know as well. Right, Spirit, spill the tea. What is going on with the collective when it comes to just general? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what comes out. If it's love, if it's not. You guys been sleeping okay? Haunted memories. Clearly, you're not sleeping okay. Right, let's keep going. Let's keep it going. I'm absolutely exhausted. Absolutely fucking exhausted. You're trying to avoid. You're trying to avoid what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to avoid the overthinking, over processing about someone here who's clearly not really good for you. But you can't help who you like, can you? No, you can't. And this is a painful situation from what I can see. You're going through a lot of stress, a lot of pain, checking someone out on social media. Ugh, it's always so fucking negative, isn't it? I don't want to hear about this story. Give me something else. Give me something else. Can we lighten the mood, please? Can we lighten the mood a little bit? Something a little bit more, I don't know, something a little bit better for my lovely collective, please, Spirit. What else do they need to know? We know that you guys are going through stress, missing you. Someone here is missing you. Maybe you're picking up on their energy. This person, I can't help but feel that there's a lot of love here, but there was deception. My God, these people never learn. How can you love someone this much and treat them like that? Negative energy, they're surrounded by negative people as well. Maybe they're going through a negative time at the moment. They really hurt you, and they're missing you. They're missing you. They're really sitting and contemplating and thinking about you and how can they come forward? How can they not come forward? This person's all over the place. And maybe that's their energy that we picked up before. It's just I don't even know what to say, guys. I really don't. It's the same fucking shit all the time, you know? Karma. I feel they're going through a tough time because this is their karma for whatever it is that they did to you. And the cards I got here, karma's been paid, debt paid off. And so I don't think anything's going to get worse for them, but I think that whatever they went through, that is the reason why they're kind of stopping and being like, oh shit, this is something I deserved potentially. Maybe that's what made them realize a few things about how they treated you. We've got self-love. So I think that, for a lot of you, this person has stopped drinking, stopped smoking, stopped going out, whatever it was. I think they had a lot of bad habits and stuff like that. And they're really trying to better themselves a little bit more. I think their bad habits or whatever this was more connected to their friendships, to their circle, and there's staying silent. I think they have disconnected from their friendships and just really focusing on becoming a better person, right? But they are still stuck because even though they've done all of this or potentially, trying to better themselves a little bit more, they are missing the partnership. What they had in the past with you is really creeping up. And but you're standing your ground here. You're like, nah, you can't keep going back to the same thing. And I think that because this has happened several times, you're just like, how many more times do I need to deal with this? I don't think you trust this person anymore. I do feel you're still in contact with them. Um, for them to have this kind of realization, I do feel you guys have spoken about it, but I don't think you're willing to take this person back. And even if you are in contact, it's more because you kind of potentially feel sorry for them. And I don't think you love them as much as you did. I think they ruin that inner transformation. You've gone through your own inner transformation. This person hurt you to the point that changed. You know what I mean? And you are literally standing your ground with this. It's not necessarily a bad thing. The deception, whatever this deception was, it really made you open your eyes to extent that you can't close them anymore. Perfect timing. This happened perfect timing, apparently. I don't know if you guys were planning on living together, getting married, or whatever it is, and it just came at a time that you might not think it was a perfect timing, but it was spiritually. It got you out of something that you were going to do home. Maybe you guys were going to live together, purchase a home or something like that. And yeah, this was brutal. Not going to lie, it was brutal. I don't know if you found out about this online or a text or you got a hey girl, you know what I mean? Let me see. The thing is, from what I can see here, you are breaking cycles. This ain't your first rodeo, like I said to you, especially when it comes to commitment. This ain't the first time. I don't want to say you allowed someone to fuck you over because, well, technically you did allow it. But what I'm saying is, your path now is absolutely clear for abundance, for luck. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely clear because you've broken the cycle here. But can't help but feel you still hold love for this person, you know? So let me see what is going to potentially happen here between both of you. Why do I feel you guys are in different locations as well? Like you're not in the same town or in the same city. I don't know. It's just the timing card. You've given some thought about timing. I don't think that you're completely, how do I say this? I don't think you're completely binned the idea of potentially making this work. Okay. I don't think you want it right now. I think you're just playing the long game, if that makes sense, to see if this person is actually really sorry. Do they actually miss you? Because this has happened before, I don't think you trust it to be real, if that makes sense. So it's a bit like, okay, we'll keep talking. Let's just see how long you can keep this up. Because this person is still triggering you. There's still a lot of triggers inside you with this situation. Will you guys potentially make this work? I don't know. I don't even think it's worth it, but that's just my opinion, you know. Is there a potential future relationship between these two, and what would that even, look like? Is there? Is there? I mean, your person wants there to be a new beginning. Your person wants this to work out, but your person isn't in a place to make this decision. I mean, the love is there, the emotions are there. Um, but I feel you're gone. I feel you are emotionally gone. And I think that even confuses you. I feel that you've dealt with this for so many, I want to say years, that now it's just like it's too late. It feels too late. And if this hasn't happened yet, I think this is potentially where your situation is going to lead. Then it's going to get to a point that when they want it, or when they decide, or when they have a wake up call, it's going to be too late. And I think you have already emotionally detached because you had to. This person made you emotionally detached, and now they're trying to get your heart back when you've already shut it down. And it is kind of a sad thing. And I do feel for a lot of you feel a little bit sad. It's just like, oh, it would be nice if I had feelings for you now, but you might hold some love for them, if that makes sense, because of the past. But I don't feel that this energy that I've got on the table is in love with the person. And I can't also help but feel that this is annoying you as well, because this is something you've wanted for so long. And by the time they come back, you're just like, well, it's a bit late now. Bittersweet. You know what I mean? That kind of vibe. But you need to focus on the fact that you've done really well in letting this go, or whenever this does happen, that let's just see if there's new love. Fuck this person. I think it's going to be too late. I honestly believe this is going to be too late. This has potentially already happened or will happen in the next couple of months, where this person comes back while you're in your healing. So if you are in your healing journey at the moment, looking after yourself and really focusing on yourself, your triggers and all of that fucking bullshit, moving on potentially in a new relationship, new job, whatever, you're not thinking about this person, okay? They don't even cross your mind. They come back. I'm sorry, giving you all the explanation, giving you everything that you had prayed for. That's why we say be careful what you wish for, right? But you never thought you would get it. It's going to hit you in the face. Now what? That's going to be the position you're going to be in. Now what? This is everything that I had prayed for. This is everything that I had ever wanted with this person. And it's going to be there literally staring you in the face, either a text message, an email, or face to face. What are you going to do about that? That's the situation you're going to be in if this hasn't already happened. But I feel that it will be a bit sad because as much as you will want to try, it's gone. It's gone. You're not going to have that anymore. And there could even be a part of you that feels kind of sorry because this is something you wanted for years. And now that it's in front of you, you're just like, well, it just doesn't feel the same anymore because you're not in the same place anymore. And even if you are in a new relationship, this is going to mess with you. I'm not going to lie. Remember, Mercury retrograde as well. So it has the potential of happening at least until the end of the year. But anyway, let's see what else you guys currently need to know because it's clearly a love reading. And else the collective needs to know when it comes to love. There's the communication. It's coming. It's coming, you know? And, you know, a lot of people, especially my comments section, are always, it's coming towards you. But you're a queen. You're a queen. You're a queen of pentacles. You're stable now. Bring the communication. A lot of yous, some of yous, a lot of yous are on a little bit of a denial thing. Oh, I've blocked them. They're not going to contact. Bitch, please. I've heard it all. Where there's a will, there's a way. All right. They will contact. They always do. I've heard it. I've heard 4 years down the line. I've had clients with 3 years, no contact. Now, this is not to feed your Delulu, but it does happen. Okay. 3 years, no contact. Boom. They come back. 13 years and they come back. 16, they always come back. All right. This is why I always say to people, move on. Never wait. Keep moving because they're going to come back, whether you're here, whether you're there in life. And would you really want to hold your life back? You keep moving forward. But this is the thing, by the time they come, you're not going to go backwards because you've already, anyway, let's go. Let's go. So contacts coming in, as we know. Even though you're a Queen of Pentacles, very stable, it is going to get to your emotions because you ain't a robot. It's going to make you feel some kind of way. All right. So be prepared for that. It is going to awaken some sorts of feelings, but you ain't going to take the cup. All right. You ain't going to take it. You ain't going to take it. As much as there might be a part of you that wants to entertain this, you can entertain it. But the heart's already switched off. When that switches, you're fucked. Right? It's done. Don't even try and open it. It ain't gonna happen. Few views, maybe it's not that, but if you still have feelings for this person after so long, even though this particular energy hurt you this much, then you still haven't done your healing. That's all I'm gonna say. The decision will be up to you. So you are going to be forced to make, I feel, an internal decision before you make an external decision. But the heartbreak, now, that's still very much there. So even though you might try and open your emotions back, there's 3 swords in there. Your head ain't going to allow it. Your heart ain't going to allow it. Because even if you take those 3 swords out, them 3 holes are still going to be there. And that's what's not going to allow you to take this person back. And even if you try, it's not going to feel the same. Not going to feel the same. So I don't think you will be able to take the 4 of Wands. Bitch, please. God, Spirit, please tell me they're not going to take this person back. 4 of Wands, seriously? You're going to take this person back intuitive. Oh, my Lord. Hold on. Let's keep pulling. Let's keep. Okay, I see where you're going with this. You could meet up with them. Okay, you might even try. The High Priestess, there's a part of you that's like, you got to go and see it, right? Something you've wanted for many years. Let me entertain this. Let me see. Even though I know, there's a missing element because the High Priestess, she knows, but she's not sure how she knows. There's a few little things undercover. Let me go and test a few things. That's absolutely fine, right? So there is a potential of a meetup, potentially dating for a couple of weeks, just to kind of see if there are still 3 holes there, because it's been a while. Do you know what I mean? But then, Hermit, you will switch off from this person, okay? Or it's at least going to make you really reflect on this whole situation. I don't feel that there's a relationship here, relationship here, Spirit, but who the fuck? Well, how would I know? How would I know? Justice. It's more of a. Let me see. It's more of a closure for them that you're going to give them. No, no, I don't see. No, I don't see a relationship here. No. For a few of yous, the connection is still going to be quite intense. But again, I don't see this as a long-term relationship that could potentially work out. All right, I will pull some advice for you guys about this because this is giving someone that you were back. This is giving wishy-washy back and forth for a couple of years, and then there was a very long period of, okay, this is done, right? And then out the fucking blue on a random Thursday afternoon, they're back in your face, and you're like, shit, right? That's the vibe I'm getting. Let me see what your advice is with this whole situation. What does the collective need to know about this situation, please, Spirit? What does the collective need to know about this situation? What do you need to know? Accelerate motion. You keep moving forward. Okay, and I keep saying this all the time. We can't look back. We can't really be too in the shitty place you are at the moment. You just keep moving forward and avoiding temptation. All right, it's all about avoiding the temptation. Keep moving forward. Potentially, you shouldn't even talk to this person because of the heartbreak and the loss. This person left you on your own, suffering in silence with a lot of heartbreak here. You do need to avoid this temptation and remember what they did. Okay, that's very, very important. Oh, but we need to practice forgiveness. Well, forgive yourself and move on. Trapped in fear. Get the fuck out of your own head. You are your worst enemy. Emotional loss. Yes, it was. It was. But going back to the situation ain't going to help it either. It is not going to help. The universe is on your side. Everything happens for a reason, whether you like it or not. I don't care if you believe it or not. It's a fact. It's a fact. All right? Building firm foundations. Prosperity is at the bottom of the deck. You have built yourself to a point that you cannot afford to go back. You can't afford to go back. You can go and have a look, right? A day pass, 1 day, a 24-hour pass. Go back, get your clarity, get whatever it is that you need, but then get the next train out. Don't stay there too long because the heartbreak, the suffering in silence, the temptation, the trapped in fear, the emotional loss, that is a big thing. And it will be quite easy to get snapped back into that. And you don't want to be doing that when there is no future here. There is no future here. I'm sorry to say it, but I'm not sorry to say because this guy, girl, whoever this person is, they're a piece of shit. Piece of shit. What is coming up for them when it comes to love? Is there new love? Let's just entertain the idea of a possibility of new love. We have the King of Cups here. Emotional maturity. Okay, is that new love? You don't want it. You don't fucking want it. You don't fucking want it. No, 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 no. So there's me asking, and you're like, no, I don't want that. I don't want it. Where's the money, bitch? Where's the fucking money, babe? That's your kind of vibe. Oh, but it's not always about the money. No, but it ain't always about love either. Let's just be honest, okay? Everyone's all with this whole, oh, love doesn't buy you happiness. And nobody said love buys you happiness. It buys you freedom. It buys you a certain level of power that you can walk away from situations. If you don't have the money, you can't walk away from situations that you wouldn't be in the first place. Does that make sense? So money doesn't buy you happiness. But if you're fucking broke and you're in a situation where you can't afford to pay rent, or you can't afford to leave with the kids, or you can't afford to go and live somewhere else, and you're trapped with this piece of shit, love ain't gonna get you out of that situation. Money is. Okay? So that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of yous are in this, let's make some money, let's find a new job, new career. I'm focusing on myself, building my own stability up. Not because of cash, but because it gives you freedom and you have a certain level of power and independence that you don't require or need people, okay? In the way that if you're broke and you need, it is a completely different story, okay? This is why this kind of collective, not love anymore. You've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. You know what that's like. You don't know what this side is. And I think you're more entertained on, let me go and see what this whole financial bullshit is all about because I've invested my whole life in this emotional shit. and it ain't getting me nowhere, right? So now I want to focus on the finances. Now I want to focus on, do you know what I mean? So because today's 11/11, bitches and motherfuckers, whoever's fucking watching this, write down a wish. Make a wish. All right. I want you to. I am doing a group ritual. I probably already have done it by the time this is uploaded, about 11/11 portal. But when you see this, you still have time to do it. I want you to grab a piece of paper, okay, and I want you to write down 3 things, or 11 because it's 11. But it's very difficult to find 11 things that you truly desire. Okay, even if it's just one thing, put it on a piece of paper. But be realistic, but also a little bit delulu about it, okay? Because this whole thing about manifesting something into your life, you really need to believe. So a little bit of delusion, a little sprinkle of delusion. What is it that you want? Is it a certain amount of money? Is it a new house? Is it, we're trying to manifest? Is it a better mental health? Is it better emotional health? Is it, whatever it is, it could be love. You know, it could be love, true love, blah, 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 whatever it is. Okay, do not waste this portal to ask for your ex back. Just saying. You don't, if you have one wish in the world, is that really what you're going to wish for? Come on, common sense, okay? Write it down and visualize it. But then I need you to forget about it, okay? So you write it down on a piece of paper. The more things that you have, the better it is. If you can actually write down 11 things on a piece of paper, beautiful. Better mental health, better emotions, better regulation of emotions, looking after myself nutritionally, walking more, moving my body a little bit more, going out a little bit more, watching what I spend a little bit more, buying a property in the next 2 years, getting my bank balance to X, Y, and Z in the next 2 years. You know, write it down, write it down. Don't even think how you're going to get this. Don't fuck yourself up. Write it all down, and I need you to keep that piece of paper. Okay, because you're going to go look back and you're going to tick a few things that will manifest. I promise you it will manifest. Okay. The other little ingredient that is necessary for this to actually manifest is you actually doing something about it. All right. So you put it down, 11 things that you're going to do in the next year, 12 months, 12 months that's required. Okay. So you've got a list of 11. And then what I want you to do is pick the main one. What's the main one? Okay. And that's the one you're going to focus on. What action is required to obtain this? Don't think about the long term. If it's a property that you're looking for and you're down here, what's the next step? And then what's the next one? Do not focus on this, because from here to here, way too difficult. Way too difficult, okay? You ain't going to go from the first step to the 20th. You don't take a leap. You go one step at a time. If you need to pause, you pause. You don't go all the way down. You pause. And then you keep going and going and going. So that's what I'm trying to say. So manifestation is not just about sitting and writing and just blah, blah, blah. It requires action as well. It requires some form of action. So if it's that you want, what's the first stage? Looking for a better paid job. Okay? How are you going to save? How are you going to do this? So everything on that list, make sure you are doing something that will bring that to you. Let the universe do the rest, okay? What they want to see is that you're not just saying shit out of your fucking mouth, you're actually taking action and you're showing them, this is what I want. This is where I'm going, and they will help you alongside it. Don't just sit and light a candle and just like, you know, fucking hope for the best. I want a house. I want more money. And just sit there watching fucking Netflix. This is not how it works. It's not how it works. The way I see manifestation and how the universe works is if you're moving home, right? So you're in your own house, you're sat there, and it's full of boxes. You've put everything in the box and you're going to move, right? That's your manifestation. Everything's there in the boxes. And you call your friends. You call your friends. Can you help me move? This is you calling the universe. I want X, Y, and Z. And I'll be around in about 10 minutes, whatever. They walk through the door, ready to pick up the boxes and help you move. Help you move. Do you hear that? They're going to help you move. The universe is going to help you get what you want. And you're sat on the sofa, full of boxes. Do you really think your friends are going to just start packing shit? Or are they going to say to you, what are you doing? Are you not going to do anything? What, you just want me to, you know, to move all of these boxes? I don't even know where you want me to put these boxes. Are you moving or you're not moving? You called me asking to help you move, but you're not moving. You're sat on the sofa. What, you expect me to do it for you? I can't move for you. I can help with the boxes if you tell me where you want me to put them. Do you know what I mean? That's how I believe manifestation works. It's not just a mind thing. It's not just writing it down 355 times or 33 times, folding it up, putting it in your bra, putting it. No, that's the one thing. So you need to know, what is it that I want? Write it down today, 11/11. Make yourself a fucking promise. I'm going to do something about this. I'm going to change my life in the next 12 months. And that's what you're going to fucking do. All right? Anyway, I have spoken for so long. 11/11, absolutely love it. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for still being here. Make sure you fucking subscribe and you save this video so you can come back in a year's time. Keep that piece of paper. Keep it, even if you have to put it on the fridge so you look at it all the time. If you have any, do not have any doubts. I was going to say, if you have any doubts, do not have doubts. This shit works with action, okay? Show them where you want the boxes. Get the fuck off the sofa and get moving and change your fucking life. It's possible, okay? It's possible. There are people doing it. Trust me, it's possible. You can do it too. All right. Anyway, I better go. Have an amazing day, evening, whenever you see this, and I will catch you in the next one.